Education is a vital part of the mission and ministry of the Minnesota Conference. Ellen White writes on page 13 of the book Education that true education means more than the pursuit of a certain course of study. It means more than a preparation for the life that now is. It has to do with the whole being and the whole period of existence possible to man. It is the harmonious development of the physical, the mental, and the spiritual powers. It prepares the student for the joy of service in this world and for the higher joy of a wider service in the world to come. On page 15, she continues, to restore in man the image of his Maker, to bring him back to the perfection in which he was created, to promote the development of body, mind, and soul, that the divine purpose in his creation might be realized. This was to be the work of redemption. This is the object of education, the great object of life. I can think of no greater evangelistic opportunity than our schools. Ellen White writes on page 30, in the highest sense, the work of education and the work of redemption are one. For in education as in redemption, other foundation can no man lay than is laid, which is Jesus Christ. It was the good pleasure of the Father that in him should all the fullness dwell. The work of Adventist education is alive and well in the Minnesota Conference, and resources put forward reflect that. We currently have 12 schools in our conference. We have 1 secondary school, boarding school, 2 junior academies, and 9 elementary schools. Together, these schools serve over 380 students, up from 350 last year. We have 56 plus superb teachers and staff serving our young people and many volunteers. Since our last constituency meeting, we have reopened a school in Rochester. In addition, both Southview Christian School in Burnsville and Minnetonka Christian Academy in Minnetonka have become junior academies, with Southview adding a 9th grade and Minnetonka adding 9th and 10th grades. Maplewood Academy has been operating with a balanced budget and without debt. There is currently a capital campaign underway to build a new cafeteria. Please be sure to view the Maplewood report from our principal to hear more about the great things happening there. Like all other parts of the conference, our schools have been impacted by COVID. In 2020, our teachers had to transition to online learning. This was no easy task and was a huge undertaking for our team. However, our teachers accepted the task, made the transition, and ensured that learning took place in spite of the challenging times. As we have adjusted to the new normal, our schools have been able to implement procedures and processes that have minimized the impact of COVID and have kept our students in the classroom the majority of the time and have ensured continued growth during the limited times that they have had to move online. As this world seems to spiral out of control, many parents find themselves looking for a better educational environment for their children. As a result of this desire for something different, and due to the high quality of education that our system provides, we have been seeing growth in many of our schools. This has resulted in expansion of our schools, and in some instances, our schools have had to turn away students. Unfortunately, in many areas of the state, there are no schools to serve this need. I believe that we are presented with a great opportunity to minister to our communities and to reach out to these families that are searching. It is time for us to open more schools across the state. It is time for us to reopen those schools that we have had to close in the past. Already, several churches have reached out to explore the possibility of planting a school in their community. Please take time to pray about this and reach out if you think your church is ready to embark on this evangelistic effort. There is no doubt that God is working through Adventist education in Minnesota. Thank you for your prayers and your support. Please reach out to the school nearest to you to see how you can help out with this ministry. Thank you.